Oh, kind of big.
Agave.
Jeez. That's probably 40 pounds or better.
And that makes tequila?
Like a big king salmon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This is what it looks like here.
Even experimenting with different.
And that's the stalk.
Yep. This is the bulb kind of area. Yeah.
And they get the bulb
pinion.
off
They call
before
it
it starts to flower.
They call it the pinion.
10 years ago, we left this field. Then we cleared them up and planted new ones.
And that's
All
where they
these
got all their
are
starters out there.
Seed them. I only let them. This is the one that makes it's made with young agave. There's something in there.
No, her does.
Maybe a little. No, it's something like something throw a little bit piece of cork or something. In there.
Oh, that's smooth. Doesn't make you make a face. Oh, that's good.
Shoot, no. These shoot it up, and we cut them off. We cut them off in
You
order.
don't want it to go up.
No, but as soon as they come out of the
You whack it off.
Yeah, we chop them off.
It takes
and-
everything away from the pinion. You want to harvest the pinion
and
before
we
it
leave
puts
it.
up the
We
seed
leave it
stock.
be. We leave it be for another 9 to 8 to 10
Harvesting
months,
agave.
and then it's very loaded with starch and sugars.
Six years old before they harvest.
Rodrigo Jorge,
Pick the ones you want.
let these
Very good.
progress, and we discard the other ones.
You said the bats pollinate them? Wow.
The
It
bats.
is very important. It's about 80% of the flavor profile that you get on the in the drink, in the final product. Yeah,
They
it's
said
very
that the
important.
bats will bring pollen from other plants and not be good.
It's same agave plants, but because it's that bat is feed specific. It only feeds off of the agave flowers, and
Okay.
it comes from New Mexico, Arizona, the greater Sonoran Desert, comes down through the Sierra Mountains and down to Oaxaca and all the central and southern Mexico.
Wow.
And then they do their job there and they come feeding back up. It's like a yearly
big
migration.
migration.
Yes, migration.
Wow.
That is cool. How big are the bats?
Little things.
Little guys?
Yeah, very little
Huh.
guys. Yeah, we can.
A lot
there
of
was
work.
This lady that from the University of New Hampshire or someplace like that. She came down and she was doing a study when ours were in bloom, and she had some cool pictures and video of the bats feeding around these fields.
Oh, cool.
And actually, that's an offshoot, but it's from the root system. Can
That
you
one
see
there?
that?
Yeah.
That's what the bloom in the main bloom in the agave looks like. But when you let one of these guys bloom from the main shoot, it's like a big freaking tree. It's a big bloom. It's got it. You can harvest several thousands of seeds.
That's where you get your
One-
starters, right?
He's
These little
got-
starters.
Yep.
He's cut the main shoot off of this one. See?
Right.
Between the seeds, the good
They
Comes
send
up and
a
tries
big,
to
big
blossom.
seed
Let 'em
spike.
germinate, and then become a little agave, and then the characteristics of the plant will express, and then
And then they come and haul these over to his facility over there,
Uh-huh.
and they crush them
Okay.
with a stone circle with a stone wheel and a donkey or a horse pulling that stone around, crushing these guys. But first they gotta cook them.
Oh, wow.
They cook them in an underground vat.
clay to hold them together, and then volcanic rock retains heat very well. So we did these that way, and then is the fermentation room.
That is insanely deep. I know. I didn't think it was going to be that deep.
Yeah.
But it's got to be able to take that cage full of...
with steam, and that makes them soft. Then they put them in this stone circle and crush and get the juice out of it. Then they take the juice and ferment it and distill it.
It's again a lot of. Some people use wood for the
Barreling?
fermentation for fermentation vessels, but wood has a lot of pores in them. It's easier to get contaminated with fungus, bacteria, and all that. So I don't want to do the hassle.
Better safe than sorry.
I'll do the interesting notes, like in the Tahona or some other place. Not I don't
Yeah.
take that risk.
Yeah.
But there's people that do it.
How many of the, Rico, how many of
They steal storing containers to ferment it. And there's a lot in this room. Hard to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. These go inside of them.
And it'll be less if they're big. It just depends. Okay, but it's around there. But we do normally 1,800 kilograms per cook in each olive. And it seems like next year we're gonna have to make like this, like these 4, 6 to 8 more on that side. Because we're selling to the U.S. and
I was going to ask you, you got your U.S.
We didn't expect it to
importation?
be so popular or move this fast.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
And what's the name of your Bacanora?
Kilinga. I have some bottles.
Kinga.
Kilinga. It's not my mother's thinking. Agave has a lot of waxes and natural oils that protect it from the environment. So a lot of that, it's cleared out in this run, and then this is where the second one's done. And the second run.
Start cooking the juice.
When they first start cooking them down.
Those are 2,000 liters, and these are 200.
Distillation, they're distilling.
Yeah. First phase of
All
distillation.
about them will be more concentrated in this one. And then from here, it gets pumped through, we use only stainless steel piping. So there's no flavoring of metals in the spirits. And it gets pumped in here, and then that's what I take over. I mean, I oversee everything, but this is where I take over and tweak everything around.
Perfect. So it's all not manipulated, but handled by you.
Yeah,
at the very end.
yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, these guys were ranch hands at first, and then I taught them how to do all this, and then now they probably know better than me.
Well, that's good.
So he was explaining to us that he pays, if he sells it locally, he pays 67% tax, which is crazy. But if he imports it to the U.S., he only pays 17% tax
Plus 2.
with a 2% duty to go across the border. And what he was also explaining, when Trump was in office, he actually lowered that down by quite a bit to where it made it more affordable for him to put his merchandise on the U.S., which is phenomenal. Trump's even helping people not even in the U.S., but people abroad, which is pretty cool.
Amen.
So, John, 67% or 19%?
I think I really like that 19%. I'm a business guy myself. I like keeping that money in my pocket. So it's a
more
beautiful
production.
facility, and he's definitely put a lot of work and a lot of heart into this place. When you gotta grow a product that takes 6 years to where you can even harvest it. So from the time you plant it, 6 years, plus the facility that they've built.
And the heart
just
and
these-
soul.
I need them to be heavy and full of starch, and if you let them grow wild, they'll do well. They won't die, but they don't get that big. Not
So it's
often.
Now, how
not
about-
a
how
low
about the
carb
things we
No.
see going to
alcohol.
Alamo, or
It is
to
when it's
Navajo
refined, though.
On the left-hand side, down
'Cause
farther
tequila is
closer to
one of the
Navajo. Is that
less,
your stuff, or is that somebody else's,
carbonated,
When
or
you're
not
coming from where,
carbonated, but
'cause
has less
Oh,
carbs
the big
in
one
it.
on the
Less sugars.
south side of the
or? Yeah,
road.
coming from Alamo to Navajo.
Oh, okay. No, that's not mine.
Yeah, okay.
That's not mine.
Is that-
Because I have one going towards Sinaloa. When you go out of Navajo, where the big
I don't
beer
go to
plant.
Sinaloa.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
no, I don't go there often either. But if you're traveling south on the 15 road, when you pass the
Tecate?
Tecate plant, the big beer plant,
Tecate?
yeah, on the right hand side of the
Those are
road, we
bad.
have 50 hectares
Kill
of
that
agave
sucker.
planted on
Before
Mhm.
Sazda Pizza.
right after,
across,
right,
right
right
after
after,
that.
yeah, right after that.
Wow, this is
So do you have to
Big
irrigate this field?
Yes.
So you got underwater?
We haven't irrigated these particular ones for a while now, for the better part of 2 years, because after we let them, these are slow metabolizing plants, so any traces of fertilizer or any, well, we don't use pesticides here because we will wreck the hell out of everything
yeah,
here,
yeah,
but
yeah.
but fertilize them most of the time. We let them clean out, clear out, and if you check them, there's no traces of
Metabolism,
anything.
yes.
And we control insects through. You're gonna see some hanging from the trees and stuff. Hormones, and we keep soapy water and
It kills them when they go to
and
it.
molasses. So it's an attractant, and they go in there and they'll just drown and dry out with the soap.
Wow.
What do you do with all the leaves, after you cut them off? Do you rake them up?
We reincorporate into the ground.
Oh.
There's a lot of things to do with it, but that's a whole different animal. It's a different business. You can there's some machinery that you can buy and make it into fabric to make clothes and stuff like that. But and there's other people making pottery with it. Recyclable coffins for people when they bury in the ground.
Didn't know that.
They that's just reincorporates in the soil.
That's awesome.
People are
pretty-
doing different things with it, but not we're not at that point yet. We're a very young business. It was a hobby and not a business, so after you became a business, we had to watch the money and everything. So
Yeah.
How many
Dang.
hectares do you
Lots of capital
plant
gets started.
in the correct agaves now?
150. That's about that. You can, if you harvest it all at once, that's about right around 1 million liters.
Wow.
For 150?
Yeah,
A million liters.
Hectares.
yeah.
Oh.
Hectares,
That's 400 acres.
Oh, wow.
400 acres. It's about 1 million liters. And we've done with some people. We've done like I don't know if the correct word in English, a parsery, where we own the agave, but they care for it, and then we'll pay them for the weight when the agaves come in, and discount the price of the plant or of the younglings we gave them.
Right.
So and it seems to be working well.
Very good.
We have a couple of people there, and we're trying to push them a little bit to go ahead and plant a little more, and just not to deal with a bunch of people. I'd rather have them grow their land than size of the crop than dealing with a whole bunch of people. It gets complicated after a while.
Well, like in the United States, that's what big companies do. They have they don't
Farmers.
like so a hotel. They don't have their own cleaning people. They hire cleaning people because it makes a difference in their taxes, right?
Okay.
So they have their own. You're not paying them Social Security, not Medicare. So they start
Outsource.
outsourcing,
Yeah.
which is a great idea.
This is all drip
And you're not doing all the work.
Yes, it was at some point. Now there's just the valves. We'll clear this out this year, and then it'll look like that for next year. They were planted, if I remember correctly, In September or some September, October, somewhere around there.
And 6 years
And
of
these,
maturity.
this was another experiment that I did. These used to have, well, there should be traces under there. There's, I can't remember the name. It's the product name is Solid Rain. It's like one of those diaper gel things that it traps the moisture and those particles swell up and retain moisture better than the ground.
Oh,
So it'll
yeah, I know
retain
what-
the moisture a lot longer. And these when the rest of the agave were like turning yellowish and very stressed with the heat and the drought, these were a lot greener, doing a lot better.
you can take that
So
product.
that's it.
into-
That's expensive.
I can't
That's
remember
why
the
I
name
did a
of it
little there.
right now. I can't remember the name, but it's a fiber or a plastic type thing, and you can inject it in the soil in your root zone, and when you irrigate, it will
Swell up.
get 10 times and hold the water.
Hmm.
Yeah, probably the same kind of
That's in
material.
the states. It's
So it doesn't really decompose either, right?
no,
Well,
not much. I don't think.
the one we did, it does
Oh, it does?
after
1 year.
about 8 years.
Uh-huh.
No, it lasts
8.
for a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it lasts for a while.
It
Yeah.
lasts for a while. And because the water is very scarce around here, especially in this area.
Very good.
You can let it breathe too a little bit.
Yeah.
If you ever have Patron, it's just like.
Yep. Yep, that's good.
These are the same?
No.
No.
It's just these are made with the ones that we saw, the very
Yeah,
mature
Blanco.
ones. Yeah.
So
That's
this
only
is-
40.
This is 42. I mean, it's 84 ABV and this is 80 ABV. And this is 40 ABV, I think. The añejo is 88 ABV. It's a lot. It costs a lot.
This is the Blanco. We started with the Silvestre, this one. That's very good. This is the Blanco?
It's like Everclear.
It's strong.
Everclear's 90.
It is strong.
Which one's that?
This one was the one we tried. So that was, I don't know, I think it was like this. You tried that one? This one is this one?
And this one is the one that has wood in it.
Yeah, we're from Alaska. We can do that.
Ralph's got this one.
Like this one. Finish on that one's very
That one gets you. That one goes right to your nose.
It's when it almost
That one,
has
yeah, that one just really, yeah, that's,
taste to it.
That one we had was, I want to try, yeah.
This is the añejo.
This is reposado.
Reposado.
And this is the other one?
I don't think we have any añejo here anymore. It was all sold.
Wow, that's got a nice reposado. Very nice.
That is the smoothest one, I think.
Yeah.
Which one?
This one. That was the first
It's
one.
very popular. And then a lot of people like that one better to make cocktails with.
Right, exactly. So it has that bite to it.
Shoot, no. These shoot it up, and
Easy.
we cut them off. We cut them off in
We don't
order.
want it to go up.
No, but as soon as they come out of the
Yeah, you whack it off.
yeah, we chop them off.
It takes everything away from the piña. You want to harvest the piña before
We
it puts
leave
up
it.
the
We leave it be. We leave it be for another 9 to 10
Harvesting
months.
agave.
And then it's very loaded with starch and sugar. Hey, how are you?
6 years old before they harvest.
Rodrigo Jorge.
Hello.